Today I'm reviewing a really great Shazam alternative. It's an app called Charlie, and I'm going to start by showing you guys the main reason why you should replace Shazam with this application. It's all about permissions. So the Charlie music recognition app requires a whole less permissions than Shazam. It only requires 6 permissions that are very relevant for recognizing music. It needs access to your microphone, to your storage, and to your network, which are all permissions that such an app need. Now I'm going to show you the permissions of Shazam, which are really crazy. They have access to about everything in your phone, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. So here you can see that it needs access to your camera, to your contacts, to your location, and so on. So the list is endless. So this is really why you should use Charlie instead of Shazam. So now I'm going to show you the app itself. As you guys can see, it's a conversational app. It's a sort of Google Assistant copy to music recognition. When you try to recognize a song, it will always talk to you. Now I try to recognize some songs without music, and as you can see, it says can't recognize the sound, and then Charlie will talk to you. For example, I don't know that one, but I can recommend Yosi and the Pussycats. So it's a really fun way of recognizing music, and it's very unique. So it's not I recognize the music for you type of app. It's more interactive than the usual music recognition apps. The app itself has 3 tabs: the music recognition tab, so the home page, then the tracks tab where your tracked music will be, so you can always go to this tab to consult the music that you've already tracked, which is a great function for when you've forgotten about a song and you want to go through your recognized history and find that song again. Then there is the Badges app, and this is a tab where you can see your achievements. It's not that important, but it's also a fun and interactive way of recognizing music. Now, the first song that I'm going to try and get Charlie to recognize is a song that is very popular in the moment. It's Closer by the Chainsmokers. I'm telling you guys the title because I'm not going to include the audio in the video due to copyright infringements, but in that way you guys can recognize if Charlie recognizes the song in a correct way. So as you guys can see, Charlie recognized the song Closer by the Chainsmokers without any problems, and you get more than the song alone. Charlie provides you the direct link to the YouTube video, and it provides you more information about the artist that you can read on Discogs. So if you click on the link, you will get more information about the Chainsmokers, and you also get more information about the latest album of the artist. So these are all great additions to a music recognition app. Now I'm gonna put on a song that is less known to show you that Charlie doesn't only recognize the songs of the moment or the most known songs. The song that I'm going to put on is Reflections by Mr. Wives, and again, I'm not going to include the audio in the video due to copyright infringements, but I'm just telling you guys which song I'm going to put on so you can check if Charlie recognizes it correctly, whether or not. So I put on the song, and the intro is just a bell. And the difference between Shazam and Charlie is that Shazam records music and stops recording music when it recognizes the song. Charlie always records 3 seconds of music and then analyzes this recording. And because the intro was just a bell, Charlie recognized the song incorrectly. So this is actually a shortcoming of Charlie, which is better handled by Shazam. After that, I continued playing the song and I hit the recognizing button again, and then Charlie recognized the song correctly. So Charlie also knows less known songs and recognizes them perfectly fine, given that you record like a piece that isn't only the introduction when it's like a weird sound or something like that. And again, you get the link to the YouTube video, a link to more information about the artists, and a link to the latest album of the artists. So now I'm going to put on a song that is a cooperation between multiple artists to check how Charlie handles those. I'm going to put on Side by Side from Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj. So I'm curious to see what will happen. So Charlie recognized the song correctly, but as you can see, you only get a link to the YouTube video. You don't get information about the artist or a link to the latest album, and that's because there are multiple artists working on this song and Charlie can't recognize the artist correctly. So this also is a shortcoming of Charlie. Maybe this will improve in the future. Maybe you will get informations about the artists separately, or maybe you will get information about previous cooperation between these artists. I don't know, but as you can see, the information that you get with featuring songs is less extensive than with solo artists. This was my review about Charlie. It's a great app, it's a fun way to recognize your music, it's conversational, you get lots of information about the artist, you get a direct link to the video. It requires a whole lot less permissions than Shazam, so you can recognize music without worrying about your privacy. I'd say replace Shazam by Charlie and recognize music without worrying about selling your data to a big company. Thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video.